Hello, I'm Jenna, or generally speaking. I'm here with an arena build today and a little tour afterwards. I was joined by my boyfriend Jordan for our build
I
today.
love you.
I don't think he heard me. Don't worry, I'll get there by the end of the day. But our plan is to turn this field valley into an arena. So jump forward a little bit. We have our arena built. Jordan laid down a spiral-like roadway in the middle, so it looks really worn and rugged. And now we're going to lay out our walkway around the stadium. It was really fun to play with Jordan, and I love the flexibility of having a solo option or co-op option. So when he wants to join me on a Sunday, it's really easy and we can do a lot of stuff. We do have two kids growing up together, so in the game, so that's been a lot of fun too. We both have heirs. I worked on adding a few decorative elements while Jordan was working on building fencing and then also experimenting with our seating area. We were trying to see if benches would fit on the piers when we built them out, but they didn't, so we have to readjust our plan. Building together is a lot of fun. We lay out our plans and then we can ask each other if we like one option or another, and then we check in with each other and get to work. So while he's building the rest of the pier, I again am adding some decorative elements like the stone wall in front of the seating area, so we can also differentiate the seating standing area from the arena area, so when you're walking between, you feel nice and safe. I've only ever put in a small bridge before, so I wasn't quite sure how to do the standing area, so I'm glad that Jordan really took hold and ownership of planning that out and figuring out where our uh, piers were going to go. They branch out, so Jordan was trying out different options, and we ultimately ended up with a middle fork out that went to each side, so we can have a lower standing area and then you can step up and have the higher seating area next to that. So it all turned out really well. So I stepped in after that and did my thing, which was adding our planting and more walls and decorative features and elements. Jordan added some other decorative items as well to the arena area, like a training dummy and the target for the bow and arrow. So it ended up being a really awesome setup at the end of it. Putting in the planted walls can be a little bit fiddly, so just a lot of trial and error. I'm never afraid to delete a segment, replace it, and then step back and kind of see if I line things up. So even some of the stuff that we're seeing today, I'll probably go back and clean up just a little bit, maybe make sure that all of the details are nice and straight. Okay, it's time to show off a little bit. So we're entering our arena from the road that we saw last tour. I added a few street lights in around the road so that when you are traveling to your house after a big show, you can be nice and safe on the distance.
Onward!
So one thing that I like to do is have an area to place our horses when we enter a new settlement or location. So I put a couple of these compost bins in front of the tavern so that you can dismount and have some food for your horse. I had put some animal feed in one of those before for the horses, but it didn't quite look natural, so I just used straw for these. All right, it's battle time. Let's see how we do. It's probably not a good idea to wear full armor in the middle of the summer.
The heat is unbearable.
I'm boiling. Good job. You look lovely.
I love
I
you.
love you.
I told you I'd get there by the end of this video. All right, now time for a little aerial tour because I finally figured out how to use camera mode. One thing that I really like on the back of the tavern, because it is raised, we added an additional platform down that leads right into the kitchen. So no matter if you're eating in-house in the tavern or down in our seating area below, you have somewhere to sit, be merry, and have some food and drinks. So that is our arena. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Jenna, generally speaking, or Gemma if you're looking at the girl on the screen. So thank you so much again. I hope I see you next time.